Congratulations to all the pioneers globally. I'm super excited. And if you are yet to join, if you are yet to be a pioneer, please, you need to run now. There's a good news. There's massive news for pioneers, right? There's massive news for people that are mining Pi and people that have gotten Pi stock for themselves, right? Personally, I have stopped mining Pi. I've stopped mining Pi for a long time now. But when I saw this news, I had to rush, open my phone and start mining my Pi as I'm speaking to you now, right? And I even accumulate more. All right, so it's not a financial advice, all right, but if you need to buy more, you can go ahead. There's massive news that I'm going to present to you right now about Pi that is going viral on the internet. So if you are not aware, please stay glued to this video to the end. I'm going to point everything out one after the other for me to show you exactly what is going on right now that is making all the pioneers excited, right? I've been asking myself a question: why is it that a project that has one of the largest community in crypto space, Pi has over 60 million active users, over 60 million active users. Other projects are doing very well out there. Hardly before it's a project that has up to 1 million active users. 1 million. I'm not talking of 10 million, 20 million, but Pi has over 60 million active users. And it was difficult for Binance, one of the biggest exchanges in the whole world, to list Pi. Why? I get to asking the question, why was it hard for them to list Pi? Why was it difficult for them? Why did they say no to Pi? Because Binance is a business platform. We all know they're out here to make money. They're out here to make money, right? In crypto space. And if you have a project that has over 60 million active users and they come into your platform to do trading and the rest of them, you stand a greater chance for you to make a huge amount of money from these guys. But how come that these guys are not listing Pi, they are saying no to Pi? When I make my research, I got to find out that Pi was not transferring with their own KYC issue. And take note, Binance is one of the biggest, in fact, it's the biggest exchange in the whole world. All the regulatory bodies is on Binance. They want to look for loopholes. They want to see where they can hold them and use them to actually cash out. That's why Binance is very, very careful. When they want to list a project, they have to be sure that, especially anything that has to do with KYC has to do with the people's personal information. They have to be very, very careful, because if you are not transparent with people's personal information and you are doing some kind of stuff about it, you can go in for it. So that was why Binance was very, very careful about Pi network, right? Because they know that if they make mistake and they list them when they don't pass through the normal regulatory process, they're going to be in trouble, right? So looking at my screen, I actually spotted out something here for you to understand better what I'm actually talking about, right? Binance already operates under regulatory scrutiny in various jurisdictions. Understand that. Understandably, remain cautious about listing assets lacking verified legal standing. This was the main challenge why Binance refused to list Pi. Alright? Doing so could risk violating of anti-money laundering or security laws, making Pi's unclear regulatory status a significant barrier. This was the major reason why Binance could not list Pi. This was a major reason, right? So let's go on. Alright, so let's get into the main gist. Pi Network's Binance listing hopes rise after Sign Protocol deal. These are the story highlights. Pi Network partners with Sign Protocol, increased chance of major exchange listing like Binance. Alright. Sign Protocol recently secured 16 million from Binance venture arms, strengthening Pi exchange potential. Alright, so this is not the major thing that I want to look at. Okay, in this article, Pi Network, known for its tap and earn model, is back in the spotlight after a shaky month for its Pi token. The network's new V23 upgrade and partnership with Sign Protocol, an Ethereum-based digital ID platform, have sparked fresh optimism, right? Crypto expert Dr. Alcoin believes that this collaboration has increased the possibility of Pi potential listing on the top tiers exchange like Binance. Here is why. Sign Protocol deal could open Binance door. Binance actually had an excuse not to list Pi because of the fact that Pi wasn't transparent with their KYC issue. They were not transparent with them. So now, as they speak, the barrier has been moved away. So the next news that we are waiting now is to hear that Binance have actually listed Pi. And once Binance does that, other top exchanges is going to do the same thing. And before you know, so the price of this coin is going to skyrocket. So these are all good news that is coming into the ecosystem. So let's just move on to show you other things that actually brings a lot of speculations. And all right, here you can see Pi Network is listing road ahead. Okay, so let's get into the article to say exactly what they're talking about. Meanwhile, speculation around the Pi Network price gains in depth. Recent updates suggest Pi positioning itself for Binance listing, right? Bolstering hopes for greater liquidity and accessibility. Pinto reports that Pi's protocol signal indicates movement towards exchange integration, right? This anticipation has given Pi renewed support zone. If the listing occurs, Pi might see a sharp uptick. And now if you look at this picture, you can see the support zone here. All right, you can see the support zone here, and this is the resistance zone, right? And you can see that it has been here for a very long time and getting up to actually shoot up. Okay, guys, there's so much hope right now. I'm super excited, all right? And I'm seriously mining Pi now, okay, and accumulating more. What is currently happening, what is currently coming, the barrier for them to be listed on Binance has actually been removed, right? I'm excited that the core team is actually doing so much to actually see that Pi actually goes into the major exchanges, right? Which is going to be which is going to bring so much into the ecosystem, and people are going to smile, right? Because the price is going to shoot. Okay, so that's all I have for you in this video. And please, if you are watching from YouTube, please do it to actually like and subscribe to this channel. If you are watching from TikTok, do it to also follow us, also like this video, and thanks in advance for doing that, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.